let's talk best players from each round. All right, this video is gonna be quick. We're gonna roll right into it. I will be pulling up my script right now, so I'll talk to you about it right as I'm doing this. So we're just gonna jump right in. I went through every single round. I think rounds 16. Yeah, 16. So I got best pick from each round, what pick they're going at, and then an honorable mention, and what pick they're going at as well. So first round, let's jump right into it, guys. Justin Jefferson. I think I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan. Yeah, whatever. Say what you want. I don't care. I do think that whatever quarterback that they have, they're going to be producing, whether it's Sam Darnold, J.J. McCarthy. I don't care. Throw Nick Mullins in there. Justin Jefferson will get the job done. As long as he stays healthy, he will be a top 3 wide receiver. Week to week, he has that upside. He's a wide receiver 1 for sure. He has the upside of wide receiver 1, like overall fantasy, and definitely his floor is an easy wide receiver 1. So I'm not too worried about him. And then the honorable mention, I really do like Ja'Marr Chase. He's going at pick 6. Yeah, I mean, Joe Burrow's coming back. He's healthier. Their offense is seeming a little bit healthier, maybe more fluid. They still have a really good team. There's no reason why they shouldn't be what they were 2 years ago. Last year, they just had a slump, but Ja'Marr Chase, good honorable mention. All right, round 2. Let's jump right into it. Isaiah Pacheco, pick number 17 is what I got him at. I like him there. Coming around that turn after a mid-second round, he's on a very good team. There's tons of stats supporting that. Players from good teams will have astronomical more chance than a person that's not on a good team that may be a slightly better player, but they don't have those opportunities. They don't have those high-value touches, those high-value receptions. But yes, so that is, sorry, I thought I heard something. Honorable mention is Jonathan Taylor, pick 13. Yeah, I mean, he's going a little bit before Isaiah Pacheco. Jonathan Taylor, I like him a lot. He has that Derrick Henry factor. Maybe not. He has a little more reception upside than Derrick Henry. Given on the team with a running quarterback, it's different. But that's why he's honorable mention, not my steal for this round. But still, Jonathan Taylor, he was RB1, I think, 2 years ago as well. There's no reason why he can't do that again. I understand that they have a running quarterback, but he's still a second-year quarterback. They're going to depend on Jonathan Taylor a lot. He is very talented. They paid him a lot of money. Shane Steichen, I believe, I rock with the Colts. I'm not a Colts fan, but I rock with the Colts a lot this year. I like what they're doing. They have I would honestly say an A+ run game, and maybe a B+ receiving, maybe a B receiving core, somewhere in there. I like Michael Pittman, but he's not superb, right? They're going to depend on Jonathan Taylor. All right, we're going to jump right next one. Drake London. I'm going to try to hurry for you guys so you guys don't have to watch this video a lot. But Drake London, pick 39. I really like Drake London. I did a separate video about him. He's one of my favorite picks. If I see him, I'm taking him. He has wide receiver 1 upside. Top, I wouldn't say overall wide receiver 1. He could be, but I would say maybe top 6 wide receiver upside for sure. Maybe even top 5, 4. Somewhere in there. He's on a good team, good situation. They have a ton of good factors around Kirk Cousins, and he can support. Kirk Cousins supported Justin Jefferson. Why can't he support Drake London? I know they're not the same player, and it's kind of hard to compare the two because they are different, but still, Drake London was a high-value prospect coming out of college into the NFL. He had a bad quarterback play last 2-3 years. Or 2 years, I don't know when he was a rookie. But anyways, yeah, Drake London, pick 39. My honorable mention, Devon Achane. I did another breakdown about him, but he's solid. You don't need to give him bazillion touches to run up the score or anything like that. He will work fantasy points into your lineups every single week. I can guarantee it as long as he's healthy, and they're looking good. But I like the Dolphins. I like Devon Achane, pick 30. Round 4. We got Kenneth Walker at pick 43. I like Kenneth Walker. I know a lot of people don't, But I do think that there's a huge drop off in running backs after that, and after this honorable mention that I'll mention. But yeah, I mean, you have a ton of running backs going before that, and then after this area, it's a huge drop off in efficiency or upside, and you're kind of just praying at that point if you're taking a running back after this section. My honorable mention is Josh Jacobs at pick 39. Yeah, I mean, you get him pick 39. Early fourth. Kenneth Walker, you're getting at pick 43. That's why he's my number one right here, and Josh Jacobs is my honorable mention. He's a higher price, maybe a little bit more questionable. Kenneth Walker has his spot in the Seahawks offense, but I mean, new head coach, it's kind of up in the air. But next up, 5th round, Tank Dell. I actually really like Tank Dell. I was really bummed that I didn't get him last season. Pick 60. He's a huge upside receiver. You're drafting him at his floor. I that's just how I feel, and I feel like a lot of people feel the same way. But you're drafting Tank Dell at his floor at pick 60. He has huge upside to pass up. There are so many receivers that are going way before him that I'd rather take. I mean, wouldn't rather take. I would love to take Tank Dell. I am fascinated with this ADP. Let's roll with Tank Dell. My honorable mention here is Zay Flowers, pick 53. There's a lot of buzz coming out of camp with Rashad Bateman. I'm not too worried about that. Rashad Bateman, he was hurt last year, but he was I think he was a rookie the year before or something like that, but he was really young. He just hasn't shown signs of being that guy. And in that aspect, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about Rashad Bateman taking Zay Flowers' stuff. Zay did phenomenal last season. I liked him a lot. And second year wide receiver, they always have that bump. They have that increase. I think he's solid, and I like what the Ravens have going on over there. All right, round 6, Amari Cooper, pick 69. I really like Amari Cooper. I think he had a slump at the beginning of last season, and into the back end of it, he had that huge, monstrous game, but he was pretty efficient. Deshaun Watson's going to connect with him. I don't think Deshaun's going to be old Deshaun for sure, but I do think that he's going to be suitable for Amari Cooper to be exceeding his ADP here at pick 69. Yeah, I mean, I like Amari Cooper. He hasn't shown signs of slowing down in terms of like his career efficiency, but yeah, go get Amari Cooper at pick 69. My honorable mention here in round 6 is Jonathan Brooks. He is coming off that ACL injury. I understand. That's why he's going probably at pick 68. But you get him way late here in the 6th round. I mean, that's where I said in round 4, a lot of the running backs drop off. Jonathan Brooks is a guy that you can kind of take a dart throw and really hope that he just hits the ground running. I do think he's going to be good in the NFL. There's questions just about his injury and his situation, but I think he's more likely to hit the ground running than not. He might play a couple weeks later or something like that, but I think he'll be fine. You want to win games later in the season. Obviously, you want to win games early in the season, but later is better. And if you can slap a couple wins before and then get Jonathan Brooks later on, it'd be phenomenal. You'll have a good flex spot, a good RB to throw in for some running back buys and stuff like that. But running back heavy this year is where I'm going. I'm worried about running backs. I have to get mine early. That's why maybe you hear a lot of running backs. But next up, I guess I'll recap. Jonathan Brooks at pick 68. And then next up, round 7. I cannot stop drafting Kyler Murray. He is going at pick 75. He has that rushing upside. It's just insane. He has, I genuinely believe he'll be top 5 quarterbacks this season. He has a good situation, Marvin Harrison Jr., and then he's got, Trey McBride. I like Trey McBride. I don't like his price, but I think he's a great player. They have a good offense. Kyler Murray's good. He produces for fantasy, and if you're getting him at pick 75 in the 7th round, and if you can get him to drop a little bit with some of your league mates, it's an easy picking. Next up, I have my honorable mention here, and that's Brian Robinson, pick 81. A little questionable with Austin Eckler, and he's on the Commanders. It's tough, but If you need a guy, if you need a running back, if you go RB1 or RB0 or you hear RB and you need to complement with another RB, Brian Robinson isn't bad. He was efficient. He didn't play beginning of last season because he was injured and he got shot in the freaking leg, and then he came back and was a dog. I like Brian Robinson. Pick 81. Okay, my 8th round. I'm going to start ripping through these because, they're getting later. But, yeah, because we're only on 8 and we need to get to 16. Round 8, Christian Kirk, pick 89. I think his ADP is solid, and he's a wide receiver 1 on a good team. His honorable mention in round 8 is Jake Ferguson. I do think we're due for a breakout here, and if you can get a tight end late and have him be a top 3 tight end, top 5 tight ends, it improves your teams and improves your chances of winning a championship immensely. So, yeah, Jake Ferguson, pick 90. Round 9, Christian Watson, pick 100. I do like him there. He's injury risked. I did a video with him and Christian Kirk, so you can go check that out. Did a little bit of a deep dive, but pick 100. I think that's a steal on a good Packers team, a really good team. I said good team with the Jaguars. I do think the Packers are better than Jaguars. They have way better situations, but Christian Watson, boom. All right, next up, we have my honorable mention here is JSN. I think he has a good situation. I do think their new head coach is a little more pass heavy, which hurts Kenneth Walker but helps JSN. They re-signed Tyler Lockett, or they extended him, something like that. But I do think that JSN is going to take a big leap here. He's going to be carving more of a role for himself, but I like JSN. Pick 107. Round 10, Devin Singletary. This is my last of starting running backs that I would like to take. I do like Devin Singletary. He's just an RB1 on his team. He's going to get the touches, red zone touches, anything like that. I do think that the Giants are going to struggle this year, which sucks. You want to draft players on good teams. But Devin Singletary is the last of a breed coming here in these drafts. He's not. The rest of the running backs are not starters, and you're just going to be kind of struggling at the running back position. But he's going at pick 113. And my honorable mention here is Dallas Goedert. He's not super spicy or anything like that, or super glamorous, but he's on a good team. And if you need a good tight end, there's not really too many good people going around round 10 that I like. So I like Dallas Goedert here, 117, pick 117. Round 11, Jerome Ford. I think he has some good upside here. He's going to play for the first 4, 5, 6, maybe weeks, something like that. I think Nick Chubb is certified on the PUP, so he's going to be missing at least 4 games, I believe. So Jerome Ford, you're going to get a running back. Maybe he can help you get some wins in those first 4 weeks. Maybe win all your games, and then you figure out the Nick Chubb situation. But you're taking him in round 11 for a good RB1. I know you're selling yourself short with a 4-week guy, but you might need it. You might need it to get it done if you go RB0 or you don't have too many running back situations. I know this. Nick Chubb will start slow, and they will ease him in. So you will have a couple good weeks with Jerome Ford. But he's going at pick 123. And then my honorable mention here is Trey Benson. He's the backup to James Conner. James Conner, I think in the past 5 years or his career, he hasn't finished a single season healthy. Trey Benson, he's solid. I did a video on him. He's solid in college, and I think it's going to translate really well into the NFL, and he's going to hit the ground running. Whenever he gets his time to shine, he will make an argument for carving himself out a role in this offense, in the Cardinals offense, but I don't think that he'll overtake James Conner if he were to come back from an injury. But, yeah, Trey Benson, pick 125. And then we're going to hit this round 12. And then I'm just going to rip the last 4 because they're just kind of dart throws. But I like Tua. He's going at pick 135. He's on a good offense. They just paid him, so they really believe in him. And he has so many good pieces around him, so I like Tua. Honorable mention here is Chase Brown. Take a dart throw, pick 136. Take a dart throw on this guy. I mean, he might be the lead running back. I don't like split backfields too much. Stresses me out. But if you're gonna, I do like Chase Brown. His ADP is pretty good. I mean, I like pick 136. And then we're going to rip. I'm just going to say everyone, and then I'm not going to explain why I like them. But, I mean, I like all these guys because they have high upside. I do think we're drafting them more at their floor. And they just have room to improve from there. So, let's get started. Round 13, Rashid Shaheed. pick 146. And then my honorable mention here is Trevor Lawrence. Good quarterback on a good team. They just made him the highest paid quarterback in the league. They like him, obviously. But, yeah, Trevor Lawrence. Round 14, Adam Thielen at pick 158. And then my honorable mention here is Ty Chandler. There's been a lot of buzz out of camp talking about him kind of carving out his own role with Aaron Jones. I'm worried that they might do committee because I like Aaron Jones. But, yeah, you're getting him at pick 163 if you need just a bench guy. Maybe Aaron Jones. He's been injury riddled throughout his career, so maybe he can get his time to shine. Ty Chandler. And then next up, round 15, you got Adonai Mitchell. I hope I'm saying that right, but I'll just say AD Mitchell. Pick 172, and then you have Baker Mayfield at pick 179. And then last but not least, we got round 16. I like Jaleel McLaughlin. They're saying that it's not Javante's job. I mean, they're having a running back competition, so if you're going to take a dart throw on a guy and you want an RB1, they're not going to be good next season, but you need running backs. So pick 181. And then my honorable mention here is Rico Dowdle. And yeah, he's going around 16. I don't have the pick exactly where he's going. I guess I missed that. But he's going around 16. You can get him at the back end of your draft, maybe around an RB1 on his team. I know Zeke is still there, and they just brought him over there, he's not still there. They just brought him. But I do think that I don't like Zeke. I think he's cooked. But yeah, we'll save that conversation for another day. And now we can dive into what's left. Sorry, I've been on vacation. I got a sunburn on my head, you can see. But I would still like to be pushing out videos. I enjoy this. This is fun. Stay tuned. Like and subscribe if you can. I know there's a ton of fantasy football videos out there, but I put some work into these, and they're pretty fun. So, I mean, I don't want to pity sub. If you actually want to watch my stuff, go ahead and subscribe and like. And if you don't, you don't. And just keep watching, keep enjoying. But good luck in fantasy drafts this season, and we'll get rolling. I'm going to try to get 1-2 videos out a week. Yeah. I mean, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time.